Hello everyone and welcome to the brand new patch in Disney Dreamlight Valley. We're in Wonderland and I am beyond excited. Anyone who knows me knows that I am obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. So I'm a very happy gamer today and I can't wait to explore this brand new realm. We have new characters, new quests, all that good stuff. Let's get in. There she is. Oh lads, it's like Christmas Day in the middle of April. Class. So, let's start at the start and end at the end. Now, it's kind of the blind leading the blind here because I'm not too sure where we're going, but I did notice that there was an Alice in Wonderland door in the trailer. And here we go. So you want to start... We have our Cheshire Cat tail on, just for good measure. So we're going to go and you go to the very top of your castle. And we unlock the realm. And of course this happens. And a lovely white rabbit pops out, leaving a trail of card suits behind them. We love it. So Merlin, we need your help. It's never going to be that easy, lads. We're not just going to walk through the door. This is Wonderland. Anything could happen. So the quest is The Wonders of Wonderland. Follow the White Rabbit by exiting Dream Castle into the village. So, seems easy and doable for now. We do have the Alice dress, but we're not gonna lay it on too thick early on in these quests. So, it is raining. Unfortunate omen. That's a white rabbit, but I don't think it's the white rabbit we are looking for. So the quest says follow the White Rabbit in the plaza in Dreamlight Valley. We're going to take some of the birthday cake that we got in the post or in the mail and just have a wee sprint. Ah, there she goes, or he. So yeah, very cutesy rabbit. I would like to remind any new people to the channel, please do not make fun of my bare ass valley because I'm a console player and that's my excuse. That it's difficult to design until the cloud save or the cross save comes and I can do it on PC. So we're waiting patiently. I'm really hyping up my design prowess by using that as my only excuse. So you're going to chase the rabbit and then he'll disappear into this lovely rabbit hole where you'll pick up a pocket watch. I do hope the white rabbit, like the actual white rabbit character, is a thing. Inspect the rabbit hole on the slope that leads into the plaza, and when you do that you actually get into Wonderland. And there we go, we have this iconic intro. Like, it's so good. Like, imagine this is a free update, lads. It's kind of putting the DLCs to shame, not gonna lie. It's kind of putting all the other realms that we visited to shame because they've really upped their game, I think, because there's like 2, maybe 3 different like areas to this realm. You have all these like cinematic openings. You've got like, look at all the colours. It's actually beautiful. I assumed that the Storybook Vale was kind of be like, it was just going to be like a carbon copy of those kind of like teapot realms, but how wrong I was. Anyway, explore the forest in the Alice in Wonderland realm. And there she is. She's tiny.
You're here.
Oh, the voice is good. Thank goodness. So, let's see what the crack is. So, the only other person in the forest. Her name is Alice, just in case y'all didn't know. Would you like to join me? I'd say the writing in this is going to be quite funny. So, please follow me. Follow Alice in the forest. She's a dark one. And she's disappeared. Of course. Examine the strange red tree in Wonderland Realm, and here we go, himself. What a legend.
Terribly wonderful that is.
And class voice. We love it.
Oh, yes.
I'm loving the signs on the trees. I can't wait for the furniture. I haven't even looked at the star path, lads. Who has the time? Perhaps Alice has disappeared completely, or she's gone ahead to the garden without you. Either way, it's just us here. She stumbled into a shortcut. The only way you'll find Alice is to find me first. We love an early good riddle, don't we? And I'm sure this realm is full of them. So, We're not really too sure what we're going to be doing here, lads. It is, again, trial and error. Search for the Cheshire Cat smile in the forest. Okay, there's number 1. Okay, he's easy enough to find, I suppose. And the laugh. No more smiles here yet. There's kind of funny... Ah, okay, so there are furniture that turns into objects as well. We'll have a look at what they are maybe afterwards. I don't know if they're cosmetics or maybe they're ingredients for cooking. It's a reminder that if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Great way to support future content. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too many smiles. Seeing a lot of fake furniture though. There's sugar cube. Oh, there we go. There's one there. Sometimes I dread these quests because it could be the simplest thing around me and it just takes me like 3 hours to find it. So there seems to be like 9 of these little sections. It's like a row of 3, 3, 3. So oh look, the flowers. That's really cool. Is this the first time we have like NPCs in a realm? I think it is. Trying to think. I don't think we had NPCs in any other realm, so welcome flowers. I'm not seeing this smile. We'll go back to the very start. Maybe they might have sneaked one in there. And no, they didn't. Because why would they? Right, so I don't think... Oh, there it is over there. Yeah, over here. There, we found his smile. We found loads of other furniture. Return to the red tree to talk to Cheshire Cat. So again, we're going to go on carpet. Stock up on your food, lads, so you can sprint around the place. So afraid we're out of time to find Alice. Okay, that's it. GG, game over. No, the next part of this quest, we have to craft time. And your guess is as good as mine as to how we actually do that. I'm sure Cheshire will explain it. Find ingredients in the Wonderland realm to cook more time in hidden chests. Ah, so all those kind of chests we are opening, the kind of fake furniture, they're ingredients for this recipe. So we only have to get 2, so we've been doing an awful lot of this snoop work already. So we need to find 2 chests, which is probably going to take us forever, because sometimes it's nearly better having to do all of them at once. Now we have to research and find any furniture that we have yet to make. Oh, okay, so there's bushes as well. Basically click X on everything. So we have 1 left, we have the butter. Which is a shame because I'm pretty sure I have loads of butter in my inventory. There we go, beside Cheshire. Sure, I'm an old silly Billy, aren't I? There we go, got the butter. And then we just talk to Cheshire. Find everything we need. Then we only need sweet moments and spicy moments. Prepare those at the beginning. The beginning, the place where you were when you first arrived. So we know there's a crafting and cooking station at the mouth of the realm, or at the start of the realm. So fly back there, literally if you have carpet. And we're going to go to cook quests. We have a lot of quests still to do, don't judge me. So we have Sweet Moment, which uses 3. Lovely wee lunch bag. And Spicy Moment. Oh Lord. And then you just go back to the cooking station and you cook more time using those 2 bags and a pocket watch, and we get that signature breakfast sandwich pocket watch. And we have to eat it because why not? Delicious. Nutritious. And then we go and talk to Cheshire. So again, it's a good idea to have your food stocked so that you can sprint around the place, because it takes ages otherwise. Your poor feet. Now, can we find Alice now? That depends on where you look for her. They don't talk, of course, but I'm sure you'll find a way to follow what that means. Right, so we have to follow the Mom Wrath arrows to the exit of the forest, or search for the exit on your own. Now, these arrows, I'm not really sure what the Mom Wrath arrows are. But you can use an odd key. We have an odd key, and we're going to use it to open the chest on the stone to get the weird key, because why not? Now, if you just keep going on the outskirts and just kind of like do a perimeter search, you will get to the exit of this biome. I'm not entirely sure what Mom Wrath arrows are. If anyone can explain that to me, I would be most appreciative. But yeah, we can just, if you just go around the outskirts, you will come to this part. It says here, use the portal in the tree to continue your search for Alice. So again, this is giving me kind of Storybook Vale vibes. But again, this is the free update, so like, we're spoiled. Really happy. And here we go, this gorgeous cutscene again, where we're at the Queen of Hearts croquet match. We have sentry cards, who it seems are going to be not that pleased that we're going to be sneaking by. This is gorgeous. I'm going to hate all of you people who use these new items to create these insane landscapes. You found your way out of the forest. I hope I helped. So Alice is lost in the maze, and we're going to have to try and find her. Shouldn't be too difficult. The cards can help us on Tuesdays and odd holidays, which isn't going to help us much. So, I don't know if there's really much of a strategy in how you can complete the maze. We're just going to saunter around. There's probably a load of cosmetic items, so maybe exploring all the different avenues will be worth your while for like the little kind of tote bags. We're just going to give this chap the quick run around. I don't know what will happen. I don't want to do it in case it puts me back to the start of the round, but I wonder what happens if you do actually get caught. Game over. Okay. So there's hedges that disappear as you walk by them. The Queen's Maze, we can track this quest. Now, I did see a cosmetic in the room to the left. So I just want to check this out very quick. Okay. There we go. Feeling quite smart now. Yeah, you can go, if you see like the kind of dirt path, just checking to see there's nothing else that's going to disappear. But yes, on we go. Okay. The kind of fencing is deadly, isn't it? It's so beautiful. There's a little bit of red on the screen now, must be said. So we can see the path straight ahead here. And we have a switch. Not entirely sure what that does yet. The gate doesn't seem to want to... Oh, we have to get by that guy here. And there we go. That should be the main gate open. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be a cosmetic in there that I have missed. Oh god, there's more of the maze. There's probably cosmetics I'm missing, but so we'll do a quick scan of them. Oh, damn. It tricked me. We have a lovely chest here. We'll open them later on. Again, haven't even checked the star path for all the new items we're going to be getting. I've just been focused on trying to get Alice into the valley as quickly as possible. Quest seems to be good though, lads. Seems to be straightforward enough, so shouldn't be too difficult for... Oh, that's so cool. And another cutscene. And we have the Queen of Hearts there, or her castle, so there's going to be even more biomes, I suspect. We have White Roses, we have the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, we have a tiny Alice. Oh dear. Love it. Suppose it would be rude if we didn't go over and talk to poor Alice. And we'll pick up everything that we can on the way. Seems like a set of dice.
Hello.
Oh, come on, camera angle.
Oh dear.
There we go. How did this happen? Pretty bottle of perfume that she sprayed on herself. This is a lesson for all of us to learn, lads. Do not spray yourself with random things you find on tables. Bad things may happen. So the Cheshire Cat may help us in time. So we can teleport back using the mushroom, but return to the forest in the Alice in Wonderland realm, or optionally use Alice's springy mushroom shortcut to bypass the guards. So yeah, people, you can go back and retrace your steps if you want, but I think the best thing is to just use the mushroom. Clever game design. Talk to Cheshire Cat in his tree in the forest. Now, I'm not entirely sure where that mushroom has left me off, lads, so we're going to take a bit of the birthday cake and we're going to go and do a quick sprint around the perimeter till we can find Monsieur Cheshire. And there he is, there to the right. So he's in the corner. Top left corner.
Oh, marvelous. It's you.
She's very tiny and needs our help. So, more crafting. We need to make contrary perfume.
Careful. I may have my head off.
The animations are class. So there's a few things, lads, we have to do. We have to fish a jar of hearts out of the water. We have to talk to... Well, wait, we'll do it step by step. Fish a jar of hearts in the entrance to the Alice in Wonderland realm. So go to the very start. Past all the flowers, etc., etc. There it is there. It's the gold ring. And there we go. Talk to the matriarch of the singing flowers in the middle of the Wonderland forest. So those lovely NPCs we found, there she is in all her glory, her little bonnet. I'm looking for ingredients for the contrary perfume. Oh, she does not want to help. She does not like Cheshire. I desperately need a rainstorm. If you can help us sing, I'll do my best to help you. So we actually just have to water them, I'd imagine. Not much of a rainstorm, but like... Even the wee flowers are deadly. They'd be cool as furniture. I doubt though. Would they? Could the game devs give us them? Pick up the bag of discontented seeds. Find a mushroom who's feeling blue. Now this one took me ages, because there's a load of mushrooms around the place, but the blue mushroom is at the very, very start of the realm. And all you have to do is just have something, wear something blue beside it. Then talk to the wee pencil birdie. Now he asks questions, and they are actually easy. I got these all first try. So he has, I'd say about 6 stripes. What animal did you chase to get here? The wee white rabbit. What did Mad Hatter and March celebrate on Alice's first tea party? So it was on birthday. How many playing cards did you meet in the Queen's Garden maze? I'm just going to go with 20. I'd imagine it's the higher number. How many questions have I asked so far, this, including this one? Ooh, we're going to go 5. Here we go. You succeeded. It scampers off nearby shrub. Well, no, it doesn't. The word said it did, but it's staying put. Craft the contrary perfume. So an awful lot of action at the start of the realm. There we go. She's made. Return to Alice in the Queen of Hearts garden. You just talk to the mushroom again and it'll teleport you right to the table. We give her the L perfume.
Hello.
And hey presto, we have a giant, well not giant, we have a regular sized Alice again. So she has a problem now with the croquet, which is just gonna cause all sorts of bother to us. But anyway, the gist of it is that there are creatures in the chest and Alice wants to free them. The problem is the cages are locked. So we have to find the keys on the Mad Hatter's table. But it's too messy that we have to... there's something interactive we can do with the rose bushes. We'll come back to that later. So use the contrary perfume and we have to shrink ourselves to get on the table. It's class, isn't it? It's so good. I think everyone's going to be delighted by this. Yeah, we're a little bit out of focus there, which is unfortunate. Doesn't take away from the fact that we are in basically 3 or 4 new realms within this Wonderland realm, which is class. There we go. So we're looking for keys. Because why not? Take a picture of the setup on the Queen of Hearts tea table. So excuse me, it's not the Mad Hatter's tea party table. It is the Queen of Hearts tea table. Find a way to reach the squeeze bulb on the big bottle of contrary perfume. Oh lads, my brain. What did they want? Oh, the perfume, the squeezy bottle. How do we? I suppose we just have to go up the saucers, do we? Can we go up these? Oh, we can. Interact. That's so cool. The animations and stuff are so cool, aren't they? So touch the perfume to grow back to your regular size. This is how we leave. How we leave. Ah, there we go. Talk with Alice.
Hello.
It's going to take some work to reach them. So we took a picture. Alice, from the Victorian era, does not know what a mobile phone is. She's lucky. Stay that way, Alice. It brings nothing but trouble. So yes, gather items and then we place them on the table, which will in some way help us get the keys. So she already had a spoon, which is lovely. That must be why the dice we had, yeah, the dice, lovely dice and the playing cards. So we just have to look for lost marbles, which are here. Place the items on the table. So you have 4 items. Use the contrary perfume to shrink down again. And this time around, the level has changed. So we have to look for keys that will help us find... Oh, there's one there glistening in a muffin or cupcake. So this will help us open the animal cages. It's really cool. So suppose we just go... okay, so the Cheshire cards seem to be, you can manipulate them. So if you see them, you just press X and stuff will happen. We can't go up that way, can we? Nope. There's the key there, but I don't know how we get it. This is glistening. The wrong item there. Will we hit it maybe with our pickaxe? Or... Ah, yeah, there we go. Boop. Boop. Wow, isn't that so cool? It's really, really inventive. Ah, and then we just fish. You just fish for the key. Boop. 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 Here we go. That's one of 4 keys done. I suppose you just go around and just... And there is a Cheshire card, but we'll come back to that later on. Marshmallows or ice cubes or sugar cubes, we'll just sprinkle them with water. And there you go. There's key number 2. It's hard to know what can be interacted with and not, just because there's so many different cards. Can we knock these down? Can we push these? Can we, you know, flip them, switch them, turn them? So we're up to the muffin, and it seems to want to highlight. So I have my shovel. It's just a wee bit awkward getting it highlighted. There we go. And pick up. There's the 3rd one. And I suppose you can go down there and collect whatever goo you just took off the cupcake. I wonder, is it an item? It could be important for something. And then the last one was toward the very start of the level. Actually, it's to the side, and all you have to do is just pick up the key. It took me a while to find it. So I just cut that bit out. But yeah, so it's right just beside the entrance, really. We just didn't take the left turn that the game wanted us to. Give Alice the 4 cage keys. Those cards is so cool. Such a cool realm. The best realm. I'm biased because I love Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favourite films. I collect an awful lot of things from it. But this game, this level is pretty well done.
I do hope we can speak again.
The animals certainly fled quickly, and they've caused a little bit of ruckus, so we have to kind of fix and repair the damage. So we have to repaint the Queen's roses, and we clean up the broken plates and fill the holes where the animals burrowed away. This is what we get for saving them. So anyway, so we have to use the red paint bucket, and that enchants our watering can, which is quite cool. There's 1 red, 2, 3. Oh, we have a memory. Will it be an Alice memory? Who's to know? Fourth and 5th tree. 5 altogether. They were in different orders, but. So then we have to remove the burrows with your royal shovel and clean up the broken plates. So the broken plates are here. One of them was already done somehow. And then we have to remove the burrow holes with the royal shovel. So we have 7 holes. Just want to make sure not to make any extra holes. No bugs so far, which is welcomed. And there we go.
How do you do?
How do you do? Now, we should go to Dreamlight Valley, where there's lots of curious people there. So Alice is hooked. Maybe we can retrace our steps, or we'll find the end at the beginning. Yeah, we do sound a little bit like Cheshire Cat. So, all we have to do then is get our keister. They're obviously for future quests. Return to the forest where you first arrived in Alice in Wonderland. And we make our way towards the entrance where Alice is waiting for us. So what should we do? Okay. After trekking all that way to the entrance, we actually have to make our way back for Alice and Cheshire Cat to have, I suppose, a wee chat and a natter. Now, does he have a walking animation, I wonder, or is he always just going to be kind of like this? Don't think he's going to give us a straightforward answer. Perhaps I could see better with the proper fungi lights to illuminate my thoughts. So we have to light something up maybe for him to do something.
My head off.
Shall we each enjoy a colour? Okay. Light the correct combination of glowing mushrooms. I love it. It's a quest that keeps on questing. So I presume it's these mushrooms over here. There's 4 of them. Light the correct combination of glowing mushrooms. So there's green, blue, yellow, and purple.
How do you do?
And a colour for each of us. I'll take a look at the mushrooms going here and see what I can figure out. So maybe it's just blue and purple for Alice and Cheshire. Ah, yeah, okay. So you just have to light the 2 of them. Oh, my brain. My big juicy brain. Wouldn't be Wonderland without some oddity to the door. Perhaps we could use the contrary perfume so that it would go regular size. That's quite clever. Some of the options in this are quite hilarious. The door smells weird, like, who's going to pick that? So yeah, I brought the rest of the perfume here. So we're going to sprinkle it. We're going to water the tiny door. Tell Alice it's time to go to Dreamlight Valley. Lads, we did it. Once we get there, I'll make a place for you to stay. Now, get yourself out of the castle and plant Alice's house. I love how, like, my valley is so empty, and yet this is the only space I could put or find for Alice's house. It's a bit scatty around the place, but anyway, looking forward to seeing what it would look like. I have no idea really. It's 5k gold. Ah, it's the house from the film or the book where she grows big and small and stuff. And welcome Alice. Class. There she is. Animations are amazing. And I think with the update we did get new camera functions. But she's looking well. Yeah, like there's new kind of time of day and you can change the weather and stuff, which is really cool. I think that's only for the photo though. I don't think you can change the weather normally, but that's a better kind of photo, isn't it?
If you're wondering what to do,
and Vanellope just, you know, will not go away because why not? She can be part of it, I suppose. No, there's still a little bit. Ask Alice.
Hello.
Some questions, I suppose.
Oh.
About the Cheshire Cat. I'll look back into the realm. Head back to the realm and look for him. I look for the Cheshire Cat
Farewell.
in Wonderland. So Alice is like, yeah, okay, bye. Not my responsibility anymore. I wonder, can we go through the oh, okay, the rabbit hole is actually going to be like a permanent fixture maybe. To go in and out of Wonderland, which is pretty cool. Kind of wish maybe that's the way the other realms were. That you didn't always have to go to the castle. That there could be little shortcuts. But anyway. Do you want to come to Dreamlight Valley? There's plenty of villagers to confuse.
Turned around.
I'll consider joining the valley if you close your eyes for a moment. Okay. And he's vanished. The Cheshire Cat vanished. Follow the trail of paw prints he left behind. Oh. He's going all over the shop. I don't think we can actually follow him if he goes up trees and walls and stuff. He's sticking to the path though. Across the water. He's gonna be through the door. Happy days. Use the realm door to return. Okay. Oh, there's paw prints in the castle. They're everywhere. And they seem to have stopped. Huh. The Cheshire Cat has vanished in the valley. Talk to Alice about it. Ah. Lads, we can't find Alice, but look at her house. It's so cool. Like, it's deadly. easily the best house in the game. And it's huge. Anyway, we can't find her.
Gotta say,
It's always the
there's
last
some
place you
folks
look,
around.
isn't it? Because I looked everywhere and there she is then. Buying stuff in
You're
Scrooge's
here.
shop.
Thank goodness.
So anyway, she doesn't seem too perplexed by it. She's just glad Dina, her kitten, is far away from him and his influence. Now, if you'll excuse her, she's picture books in the library to look at. But yes, that's Leaving Wonderland, and that is Alice joined up to Dreamlight Valley. Amazing. Cheshire Cat, I'd imagine, will be coming in a future quest sometime soon. Thanks very much, lads, for checking out the video. Hope you're enjoying Wonderland as much as I am and will be, because we're going to be completing all of the quests soon enough. Take care, look after yourselves, and until next we meet, be good.